Thank you for joining us for tonight's candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
Good evening. On behalf of the Bolivar Bulletin Times, the Hardeman County Arts Council, WMOD Radio, WOJG Radio, and all the other people I forgot, welcome to the Louise Theater. We're going to allow any candidate who wishes to speak for 2 minutes. 2 minutes will be kept by me sitting in the front row. When it gets to 20 seconds left, I'm going to hold this up. When it gets to full time, I'm going to turn it around for this, and Brandon's going to turn your mic off. So try to wrap things up before that all happens so we can all go home tonight. Again, welcome, and our first candidate to speak tonight is Bethany Miller.
Good evening, District 80. Yeah, we can do better than that. Good evening.
Let me start my clock.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to hear from the sheriffs and the mayors, and I'm excited to hear from the candidates. I hope you all are as well. My name is Bethany Miller. I am running for State Representative District 80, and with your help, with your support, with your energy, I can win my election. I am running for District 80, State Representative, and I would appreciate your support. Thank you all for your time.
My mic is not on yet. Y'all hear the band playing? That's my niece in the background. I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. I am John Vickers. I am running for county clerk. A lot of people already know me. Some people don't. Most of you know I have owned a business here in Hardeman County for 18 years, AJ Sports and Awards. I bring a lot of things to the table. Bringing my experience with customer service. I learned through experience in customer service, accountability, professionalism goes a long way. As a small business owner, I learned early that what people want is to be trusted in the person that they elect. I believe the county clerk's office should operate the same way. The clerk's office isn't the county clerk's office, it's the people's office. We work for you guys. The citizens of Hardeman County are who the office works for, and you deserve a clerk who shows you respect, gives you excellent customer service every time you walk through the door. If elected, the goals of mine are to bring professionalism, customer service back to the clerk's office and make it an office that truly works for the people, the citizens of Hardeman County. I also want to make the office more convenient for the citizens of Hardeman County by possibly opening it up on Saturday, 8 to 12, one Saturday out of the month. Something I'm trying to think about working on. Number 2 is working with the municipalities, going in the municipalities maybe one day out of the month, so that, I don't know if anybody's ever been to the courthouse, but it's kind of congested. At the end, it's simple. I remember who I work for. It's you, the citizens of Hardeman County. I appreciate your support. I'm John Vickers, running for county clerk.
preach now.
Good evening, everyone. Forgive me if I read verbatim, but we only have 2 minutes, so I'm going to try and keep it as brief and as concise as possible. So my name is Andrew Skick. I'm running for the position of County Commissioner for the 9th District here in Hardeman. I'm a resident of Grand Junction. I'm a husband. I am employed as an assistant fire marshal, and I'm a dog. My wife, in-laws, and myself have and continue to serve in many aspects of public safety. I have over 20 years' experience in the fire service and building inspections. For the past 3 years, I've been working for a very large municipal fire department in Shelby County. Throughout my career, I've been blessed with intensive training that includes my degree in fire science, emergency management, International Code Council certifications. I'm a state certified firefighter, 1, 2, an instructor, fire investigator, and hazardous materials awareness and operations technician. Along with licensure from the state of Tennessee in building, plumbing, and mechanical inspections are also licenses that I hold within the state. I'm trained by the Tennessee Department of Emergency Management, or TEMA, on damage identification and assessment, which I think in disaster situations that'll help for analysis directly to the state immediately after a disastrous event, which I know in the county we've had a considerable amount of them over the past few years. As you can see, I'm not a politician. I'm a hardworking, determined, goal-oriented public servant. Now is the time to pay it forward and be of service to my home county and my neighbors. I want to see our county flourish and grow and insist on being a part of that change. If elected, I promise to represent each and every one of you with integrity, transparency, honesty, accountability, and respect. I'm Andrew Skick. I respectfully ask for the opportunity to rep our district properly. Remember to pick Skick for Hardeman County Commissioner, position 9. Come out to vote August 6th or cast your ballots at the early voting. In closing, I'd just like to thank
Good evening, Hardeman County. Good evening. My name is David Bell. I am currently serving as a commissioner for District 5, Position 2, which is Pocahontas, Middleton, and Salisbury. Running again, I would appreciate your vote. I have a 40-year track record in the commercial construction industry where I've managed business from a national, regional, and local level. Currently a small business owner, both here and in a regional position. I've got deep roots. They're not as deep as some. Been here for 30 years, and I've got 5 sons, 5 wonderful daughter-in-laws, and 14 super wonderful grandbabies. The reason I'm running is because I would like to serve again, and with the goal of leaving our county better for those that are coming after us. So anyway, I would appreciate your vote if you're in District 5. Thank you.
That's a hard act to follow. He's very well spoken. I'm not a public speaker, but I am Jennifer Berkey, and I'm running for Hardeman County Circuit Court Clerk's Office. Ma'am. See anything? Only me. Just let it go. Okay. I get extra time for that. All right. Okay. In 2018, I was hired under Ms. Linda Fulgham as a deputy clerk. I worked in there for a few years with her and then under Billy Davis. For the past 5 years, I've worked in the district attorney's office, where I am their criminal secretary. I have been trying my hardest to reach everyone in this county knocking on your doors, having meet and greets. I need your help. I'm going to try to get in there, and I'm going to try to start collecting money where it has not been collected. I hate to say properly, but it is just not being collected. Hopefully we can get some money moving back in that office. I would also like to bring professionalism back in there. It's a different office. Miss Eunice is a wonderful person, and I don't mean anything personal by running against her. I saw her a few minutes ago. She's the most precious lady. I will never be as nice as her, but I will try my hardest to work the best that I can for Hardeman County. If you have any questions for me, I will have another meet and greet on Thursday out at Sand Beach Lake. Y'all come from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, or you can meet me out here. And then also, most importantly, where did I my dress? We'll get you, Daryl. Anyway, I just want to ask for your vote in August. If you want to meet me, please just come out and meet me. I want to try to get some money flowing back in there. I want to get the professionalism back. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Mark Gill. I'm running for Register Deeds here in Hardeman County. I appreciate your support, appreciate your vote in the upcoming election. I'm a current county commissioner here in the county, have been since 2018. I've really enjoyed serving the people of Hardeman County, and I just want to continue that service right there in the Register Deeds office. I am ready, willing, and able to be your next Register Deeds. I appreciate your vote. I am Mark Gillum, Republican candidate for Register Deeds. Appreciate your support, and I appreciate your vote. We can do this together. I promise you, I am the people's choice. Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to get up and say good evening to you and to speak to you about who I am. I beg the difference with Mark. I'm running for Register of Deeds, and I started my journey 44 years ago. And it was because of God opened up the heart of Jane Jernigan Key, the late Jane Jernigan Key, to hire me in full time. Now, there was programs out there that I started on, and I am a mother, a grandmother, a daughter, and sister, and cousin, aunt, whatever. But in doing the job at the Register of Deeds office, I am able, willing, and ready to continue that service. Right now, I am the Chief Deputy Registrar. I know all the procedures of that office. I know how to handle your business. I have been handling your business. And if you would vote for me, come early voting start July 17th through August 1st. And general election is August 6th. So do the right thing. Vote for the right person that can handle your business right now. We don't need nobody you got to put in there and train. No. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Latrice Brown, running for school board, District 3, Position 2. I'm glad you asked, what is that district? So, Wyville, Toon, Hornsby, Dixie Hill, Hollywood Acre, that's me. So, I'm that person that is ready to meet you where you need to be met at. So with that being said, not only have I worked with the public for over 20 years, I also have experience with 4-H. Anybody that has been in 4-H or your kids have done 4-H, you know it takes the parents, the teacher, and the kid. With that being said, the Latrice Brown School Board, thank you.
I don't want to have a Marilyn Monroe moment up here. Just do this. So I am Quinn Stewart. I am running for Hardeman County School Board, District 1, Position 3. That encompasses much of the city limits of Bolivar, off St. Road, off, I believe, Old Highway 64, if it's Bolivar Middle, Bolivar Elementary, Bolivar Central, all that area. A little bit about me. I am a lifelong resident. Me and my husband have lived here all our lives. We have 2 sons and 1 very perfect grandson. I am a lifelong educator. I have been an elementary school teacher, middle school teacher here in Hardeman County. I have been the adult education supervisor here in Hardeman County. Currently still am in education as a school counselor in Jackson-Madison County Schools. Hold numerous degrees. But none of that really is as important as why I'm running for school board. Here in our county, our school board deserves to be represented by our students with a diverse board that is from all different walks of life. Currently, the school board has, I want to almost say, not one person that is still in education or has even been in education. So the reason I'm running is because our children deserve the very best that we can give them. The school is the heartbeat of the community. You don't get good jobs if you don't have good schools, and we are, if we must be honest, not being transparent about what's going on in the school system. Okay, there's monies available for teacher raises. They deserve it, because not only have I been an educator, I've been a janitor part-time in the schools, because I've been in the trenches, so I know what goes on. There's several counties that are ahead of us and opportunities for our kids. It has little to do with poverty or any of those things. It just needs to be the right person to do those things. So I am again Quinn Stewart. If you want to see your students win, vote for Quinn. Hardeman County School Board, District 1, Position 3.
When you gave it to them. You lost.
How y'all are? I spent a lot of time in Louisiana, and that's where I got that from. My name is Ricky Griggs, and I'm running for the position of County Commissioner, District 1, Position 1. I'm a native of Hardeman County, born and raised here, went off to school, college, went to law school. After that, I joined the Army, the Army JAG Corps, served for 5 years as an Army lawyer, attained the rank of Major. Served during Desert Storm vet. I ultimately reached the rank of Major in the IRR. I came back, my wife and I, we brought our family back here, and I raised my kids here in this community. And that's one of the reasons that I want to be a part of governing this community. There are several reasons I want to run, and one of the most important ones is to keep you all informed. Contrary to popular belief, it is the county commission that decides how your tax dollars are spent. A lot of folks think that Mr. Polis has that responsibility, but he doesn't. And one of the things that I want to ensure you is I want to be clearly like a pane, a window pane that you can see through in regards to how I vote to spend your tax dollars. Another thing is that I want to make sure that you are informed at all times about what's going on. I promise to be an open book. I don't have any allegiance to anybody except all of the citizens of Hardeman County. And I want you to feel safe with how your money is entrusted to the commission. Someone who is not afraid of letting you know how they vote and why they voted that way. I want to make sure you're responsible, I'm responsible, and make you aware of that. There are a lot of lawsuits that are going on, and one thing that I want to assure you, I think that I would be an asset to the commission so I can keep them informed and help them understand how to make the best decisions regarding resolving those issues. Ricky Griggs, District 1, Position 1, County Commission. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Good evening. My name is Tanisha Mitchell. I'm from Middleton, Tennessee. I am running for District 2, Position 3. What stuck out to me tonight was future ready. And I'm going to read you a few things. Future, the time yet to come, underdetermined events that will occur in that time. Ready, being fully prepared, equipped, or willing to act immediately. By voting for me, you will be future ready. We've been going on too long by looking and seeing what's going to happen and allowing it to happen. We're going to have to stop. It's time for the community to speak. It's time for the community to have a hand in the things with the kids. Teachers, I hear your cry. I service few of them in the county. I have a thriving business. I own a salon in Hardeman County, 115 South Main Street. Students need to be heard. When we're gonna make the change? Well, the change is here. You need someone to see. That's how you can be future ready, if you can see. Well, me, I was sent. Because the one that sit high and look low, that's who sent me. I know a lot of times we don't want to talk about who sent you, but that's all I can stand on is who sent me. He who sent me. I'm a mother of 5, 3 graduates. Last 2 will be seniors this year. So by voting for Tanisha Mitchell, you will be future ready.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is my home. I was raised here. My dad was raised here. His parents were raised here, except for my grandmother was from Gallatin, Tennessee. She came through TSU. That's where my grandparents met. They were educators. My grandfather was the principal of Baltimore Industrial School. My grandmother was the home ec teacher. My mom was heavily into politics. She was a nurse. She did many things. I want to have your vote. If you're in that Grand Junction, Middleton area that is right on the Mississippi line, I'm running for state rep for District 94, which is Fayette County, McNairy, and that little strip of Hardeman County is what connects those 2 counties. But this is my home. I graduated from Baltimore Central High School. My family has been very involved in business and politics in Hardeman County. I want to go to the State House and make sure that we get the funding. We need to say yes to funding. I'm an educator. We need to make sure that our young people are educated, and we need to make sure that they are educated to be able to be productive, which means we have to grow them. And growing them means that you provide activities and things that they need in order to do that. You also have to make sure that their families are okay. So we're gonna need businesses, we need we have so many needs. And I wanna be up there in making sure that we have well-rounded youth to grow up and participate and be healthy in our community instead of having to go all over the place to have a good job. Vote for me, Francine Johnson. I'm a Miller. Francine Johnson is my married name. I'm divorced now. But anyway, so thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shara Gatlin. I'm running as a new candidate for Hardeman County Commissioner, District 5, Position 2. That's Middleton, Salisbury, and Pocahontas areas. If I am elected, I want to share some commitments with you. My commitment to learn, my commitment to serve, my commitment to represent everyone, my commitment to be a team player, my commitment to have my own voice, and my commitment to be fair, firm, and consistent while serving on the county boards and the commission. I want to represent you. Vote for Shara Gatlin, Hardeman County Commissioner, District 5, Position 2. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Eunice Dudger, and I am the Circuit Court Clerk here in Hardeman County, and I have been for 4 years, almost 4 years now. I have hired someone to work part-time to collect old fees and old fines, and I feel like I'm a professional. I don't know what others may think, but I try to be professional in what I do, and I would like to be your next Circuit Court Clerk, and I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening. They say the best for last. That's what I'm talking about. My name is Tony Griggs, and I'm currently your county clerk, and I'm seeking re-election. I've been the deputy clerk for 18 years. I have served my first term as your county clerk. I am experienced. I am accredited. I said experienced. Yeah, I'm experienced. I'm friendly. In spite of what some people say. I'm professional, in spite of what some people say. I have integrity, in spite of what some people say. And I love my job, and I love the community, and I'm happy to serve you, and I would appreciate you if you re-elect me as your county clerk.
You heard the list of, from everyone that was on the list. Is there
Thank you for
anyone
joining
else
us for tonight's
that's
candidate
running for
debate and
office
forum.
that would like
We
to
want
come
to
up and
take a minute
speak?
and thank our
Anyone
sponsors who
else
have
who
made
did
this
not
live
register
stream possible.
but have arrived and
Thank
would
you
like
to
to come up and
Aeneas,
speak before
Clerk's
we have
Quick
the
Print,
debate for the
Magnolia
mayor and
Regional Health Center.
All right, let's give a hand to everybody who had the guts to
Bolivar
get up.
Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions.
All right, we're going to do a couple
and
things right now. We're going to take
Gaming
about a
Center.
5-minute break. I
And
need
thank
the three
you for watching.
sheriff's
We'll be right
candidates
back.
down here. And I need everybody who just spoke to come up here on stage so we can take a picture. So, get up.
It's on me. You want me to take my picture. Come on, y'all.
candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
All day, every day.
Candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
All right, I need to add a couple things. First of all, any candidate who wishes to speak on WOJG just needs to talk to Johnny Shaw. He's been doing Tuesday, right, Johnny? 9 to 11. Okay, I don't know if you get to talk all the way from 9 to 11. I don't know how it works. Johnny gets to talk more than y'all, though. I understand how it works. All right, so if anybody would like to do that, please contact WOJG Radio and Johnny Shaw. Again, thank you for coming here today. How this will work, each candidate will get an opening statement, and then the candidates will ask each other questions. Each candidate will ask the other, his opponent or opponents, one question each. And we'll go around and if Sheriff Doolin asks Mr. Neighbors a question, Mr. Neighbors can answer it, and Officer Parham can comment on it, and Sheriff Doolin would then have a rebuttal to finish it. And then we will go on to another question. And at the conclusion, we'll have closing statements. And now I turn it over to Monroe Woods.
Okay, and we will start with the opening statements. Antonio Pam will begin.
I'm Antonio Pam. I'm a native of Hardeman County, 53 years here. I'm a sergeant at Bolivar Police Department, for 15, be my 16th year in January. I took the liberty to run for this position because I love my county. Been here 53 years. I don't know anybody that can protect and serve this county better than I can, because truly you have to love it, because you're not getting rich. So you have to love to go and do what we do, right? I had some goals when I thought about starting this job, right? And I said, if I became sheriff, what would I do? Well, the answer to that is call the budget committee and say, give me some money. Right? It's probably not gonna happen right away, but that's one of the things that's gonna have to happen sooner or later, right? Is to become very intimate with the budget committee. They make things happen for us, right? That keeps where we can protect our community to the best ability we have, is the things that they give us. Okay? Near future, right? We're gonna need grants to help this community get back on its feet, right? Because we are in a deep, deep hole, right? And I don't think the county has the pockets right now to do a lot of anything. So with that budget committee, with those grants, we are going to try to righten this ship. Okay? I am Antonio Perrin, and I am running for Hardeman County Sheriff.
David Thomas.
Good evening, how are y'all? Looking good out there. All right, my name is David Neighbors. I live in Salisbury, Tennessee. Throughout my law enforcement career, I've been a patrolman, a canine officer, a canine trainer. I've served on violent crimes task forces. I am currently serving with the state of Tennessee as a special agent. I have previously in Tipping County, my old chief sitting right back there, have been over patrol. I was over his budget and things of that nature. Much like Mr. Porum said, I had talked about running and talked about it, talked to my wife about it, and prayed about it, and I really felt like God told me, if not me, who, and if not now, when. Through elections, this is the first one I've ever run. They're hard. They're really hard. They're hard on your family. There's all kinds of rumors that go around. So kudos to you two men. It's not an easy job. But with saying that, I have nothing personal against anybody up on this stage. There's just different types of leadership. And so I've worked at the sheriff's office. I've watched things. I've worked with Tony. And I just think that our county is ready and needs to go in a direction that we've never been before. Times are changing, people are changing, ideas need to be changing, and it's time for us to do something a little different, in my opinion, and I hope in yours as well. I am David Neighbors, and I'm hoping to be your next Hardeman County Sheriff.
Jeff Doolin, you're on.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. First of all, I got to wish my wife a happy birthday. I won't tell y'all how old she is, but today's her birthday. Good evening, and thank you, everyone, for taking their time to come out here tonight. I also want to thank your organization that hosted this debate, and the candidates, and the willingness to serve our community. For the past 16 years, I've been your sheriff for Hardeman County, and during that time, I've approached this office with the guiding principle, protect our citizens, be a good steward of taxpayers' dollars, and lead with integrity. I'm proud that we have accomplished together what we've accomplished together since I've been sheriff. Our office has maintained a 100% murder solvency rate since I've been the sheriff. We're over 60% higher than the state average on solvency of the crime rate. Those results are a testament to professionals, dedicated deputies, jailers, and other staff that work at the Hardeman County Sheriff's Office. We also demonstrate responsible financial leadership. With our county faced difficult times, department had to look, see where we could cut, just to help the county maintain the budget. And we cut over $200,000 out of our budget, just so we wouldn't be a burden on the taxpayers of Hardeman County. Today, Hardeman County is a safe place to live and work, raise a family. And because of the dedication of the correctional officers, the staff, we're doing time? And the correctional officer staff, I'm proud for them, people of Hardeman County, safe place to live. I'm John Doolin, running for sheriff of Hardeman County. Would appreciate your vote.
Now it is time for candidates to ask questions of their opponents, and the other candidate will have an opportunity to comment on that. Antonio, would you leave that off?
I believe it starts at 1, correct?
Sorry?
It starts at 1, correct? He's 3.
Okay.
Sorry, just want to make sure I've got the rules.
That'll work.
I'm confused myself.
Well, let's make this easy. I don't have any questions. I prefer to write, to ask questions later.
Okay. Neighbors, David?
I'm asking Mr. Parham?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, I opened it upside down. All right. Mr. Parham, every candidate that runs for office runs on bridging the gap between the citizens and the sheriff's office. You as well are running on this platform. What sets your plan apart from previous promises made by candidates?
If I'm correct on what you're saying, you're asking me what will I do different from the past candidates?
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha. Easy. It's not, that's a very simple question. Past candidates have always made the promises that they're going to give back to the community, make it safer, become friendlier with the community. And yet we still have this big dark cloud between the community and the officers. So my goal is to mandate that we have more community outings between the departments and the community, to have open settings where they can come in and enjoy the officers, where they can learn who the officers are. Educational programs where we teach them about the officers, where we teach the officers about them, sending the officers out into the community, making sure that each officer understand that they work for the public don't work for them, you know, making sure those officers understand that when the time comes, their job is service.
Okay, any comments on that?
You're not saying anything that's already been done today. These deputies know who they work for. They work for the citizens of this county. And with the numbers I gave you, it seems like they're taking good care of these citizens.
Okay. So and you asked a question, so Antonio, it's your turn to ask a question?
You get a rebuttal. You get a rebuttal.
2 minutes, right?
Okay.
2 minutes for me. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead.
For those of you that follow me on social media, I posted a video several weeks ago about an Explorer program that I'm going to implement. That idea actually come from Shelby County Sheriff's Office, is where I learned about it at, as much as I would like to take the credit for it. But what this is going to do is this is going to take our young people, and it's going to start them at age 13 through 17, and it's going to teach them accountability. It's going to teach them integrity. It's going to teach them dedication. It's going to teach them that they can trust our law enforcement, because with media and everything else that goes on in the world, children just do not trust the police. And I'm not saying that that's every child and everywhere, but it's a fact. So we're gonna start that program with children. We're going to go into schools and speak with children. We're gonna police the areas that that aren't comfortable to police. Everybody up here has been in that situation. There's certain places where it's more comfortable for me. There's more places where it's more comfortable for Tony. We have got to bridge those gaps and look at each other all as human beings and understand and police with compassion and police with conviction and reach the people of our county, because just as the sheriff and Mr. Forum said, that is our job, that is who we work for. And there should be nobody in this county that any officer that works in this department is not able to reach.
Okay. Sheriff Newland did not have a question earlier, so Antonio, you have a question?
So this is a question that was recently asked to or posed to the sheriff. Body-worn cameras were piloted in 2012 in the United States. 2013, the 82% of the United States adopted body cameras, right? Why do our department not have body cameras?
That's a simple question. Funding. You can get a grant for the body camera. You can't get a grant for the server that you're gonna have to put all of the evidence on, because everything that comes off that body camera is considered evidence for at least 6 months. Then you're gonna have to have somebody to maintain that evidence, which means you gotta hire somebody. And I can tell you right now, the county's not gonna hire anybody. They don't have the funds to do it. So it's all about funding.
You comment on that?
I do agree that it is a big financial burden, but it's also a necessity. If the sheriff was the chief there, if towns like Whiteville can do it, the county government can figure out a way to do it. When I worked for the sheriff's office from 2019 to 2021, we did not have body cameras. I went and I bought a body camera myself and I wore it. Because I want that accountability and transparency. I don't have anything to hide on a traffic stop. But more importantly, my question would be, there are 8 cameras that are leased by the sheriff's office in this county that keep up with law-abiding citizens' movements of where they drive, their license plates, their where they're going, what time they're going there. If we're holding them accountable, why are we not holding deputies and citizens that deal with each other accountable?
Antonio, it was your question. You have a follow-up comment on that?
Absolutely. As Mr. Neighbors said, Whiteville and Bolivar both in 2013 and 2014 implemented body cameras. Hardeman County being the largest entity of law enforcement here, having the expression to say we can't afford it being the largest entity here, that's a little bit puzzling to me. My biggest concern with an all-time high with the word racism being out there, prejudice being out there, with, at this point, police brutality. How do you protect the officers? How do you protect the citizens without body cameras now?
Any comments on that, Sheriff Newland?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I got to comment on that. It's simple. It's funding. You can look at the county budget. You know, the sheriff's office operates on $5.6 million. That's 7 different budgets. 7 different budgets. You got to know how to budget, and you got to know where to cut. But you're playing with taxpayers' money. When taxpayers gets a tax increase, you're going to be the least favorite sheriff that's ever been, regardless whether it's body camera or not.
We'll pay for accountability.
That's right. Okay. All right. None of that. Nobody yells. Clap if you want. Cheer if you want. No comments. Please.
Are you going to stick
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, look, what do you want me to do with that?
Not allow the rules.
Okay, follow the rules. Mr. Woods is doing his best. Allow him to do his best. Please.
Just asking if those rules are going to be followed.
As well as we can, sir.
So I would like to respond to that, Darrell.
This is too small a community for us to fight every 4 years. I watch this every 4 years and it's ridiculous.
Once I'm finished, I'm sorry.
I think I get the last say so since we went back.
Well, let me go ahead and finish. And this is why I ain't got no questions. Because this is all this is a fight. People want to see us fight and argue between each other, and it's not going to be. Why do I have any questions for these two candidates? I've been the sheriff for 16 years. Why do I need to ask them what better job they can do than I'm already doing? And that's all I got.
So, back to the question at hand, and that was a good speech. What we have is our kids, our schools, our neighbors, our officers. Isn't it worth the body cameras? Have we even went to the budget committee and said, how do we get this? Because it's hard, again, to believe that little old Bolivar, in fact, little old Wyver can find the funds for it, and we can't. I just find that hard to believe.
Look at the amount of officers that Wyver's got, that the sheriff's office got. It's no comparison.
He's not supposed to be able to speak again. I had the last rebuttal, and I agree with him. If we're going to follow the rules, let's follow the rules. He's already had it. He don't get the rebuttal on my question.
I have nothing, sir.
Mr. Neighbors. What's next? With what? Sorry, excuse me, God. With 14 years of experience, what gives you the right to run for sheriff?
The Constitution of the United States of America gives me the right. But more importantly, I have tried my best with many mistakes along the way. I'll be the first to admit it. Set my life up in a fashion in my law enforcement career to be ready for something like this. I've been very lucky. I've had great leaders. I've worked for Chief Jewell. I've worked for Chief Ben Davis in Whiteville. I've worked for the sheriff's office. I've had a lot of good mentors that have set me up for this. But more importantly than being a Republican or a Democrat or whatever, I'm a constitutionalist. If anything happens or anything that I do goes against the Constitution of the United States of America or the Constitution of the state of Tennessee, I'm completely against it. And I believe that we need more of that. We need people that are willing to stand up and fight for our Constitution and our constitutional rights, that aren't scared to back down, that aren't scared to go against whatever adversity may come our way and say, hey, I'm here to do the right thing. This is why I ran for this job. I'm not a politician, never been one, but by God, I am a patriot.
No comment, great answer.
I have no comment.
All right. Mr. Dillon, it's your turn to ask a question, Mr. Farrell.
I have no question at this time.
Mr. Neighbors, you can ask John Dillon.
You know, Sheriff, I had some questions set up to go here, but I'm not going to sit in a position and put anybody. Mr. Farham's willing to participate. I respect you. I have nothing. I wouldn't disrespect you at all. I'm definitely not going to come try to put you in a bad light. I think there are several questions that people have concerning the lawsuits, concerning the where that goes. We've heard it belong to the ex-mayor. We've heard it belong to the county commissioners. I won't go into my in-depth question. I'll just simply ask you, do you think that the sheriff's office had any responsibility in the FLSA lawsuit?
Well, you being as a member of that lawsuit, you knew how it worked. You turned your time sheet in every week, did you not?
Yes, sir.
It got sent to the mayor's office every week, regardless how many hours you had. I can't help it what your check said when you come back. That's where your check comes from, is the county mayor's office.
I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I was simply asking a question.
So, if you fill out your time sheet, and I sign off on it, and send it to the mayor's office, say you had 56 hours, and you only got paid for 40, does that make the sheriff's office at fault?
Well, I mean, I work for the sheriff's office, sir.
Did it make it at fault?
I mean, I would have to assume that, and I've never been a sheriff, but I would have to assume that the person that I work for would be responsible for paying me, because they're responsible for telling me what time to get to work and what time to leave.
Exactly, and that's the reason I was released from this lawsuit a year and a half before it even ended.
Yes, so the answer is no.
No.
Okay. No rebuttal.
Closing statements, we'll start with Mr. Kramer. Or did you do that wrong before? We'll start with Sheriff.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm Sheriff Billin, been a sheriff for 16 years. Would love to continue for more. I'd appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Folks, you've heard everybody talk up here. I really hate that it ended in kind of a dramatic way. I know there's people that thought they were buying tickets to a wrestling match, but this is, I mean, let's be serious. This is 3 people interviewing to be the top law enforcement officer in this county. You need professionals, and I'm not saying that you don't have them. I'm just saying we need to be gracious. Nobody's perfect. But we do need people that'll stand in the gap, that'll stand up for the citizens of this county, that will make your voice heard, that will reach your children, that will reach your community, and that can get along with each other and with other neighboring counties and people inside of ourselves. It's very important for you to get out and vote, regardless who you support in this race. We can spend all the money we want. We can go knock on every door there is to knock on in this county. If you don't get out and get to the polls, we've wasted our time. Right. So people fought and died, crawled on their hands and knees with gunshot wounds during wars so that you could have the right to go and vote. If you don't do anything else, exercise it.
That's right.
Again, I'm Antonio Brown. Tell you a little bit about myself. I am somebody who survived growing up in the neighborhoods where the drug dealers, where I actually got to see them make the dough, right? Where I got to see the gang members do some of the worst things. I survived it. I survived the job. Being in a place where they say I wasn't supposed to be. Right? Statistics say 95% of African.
It's all right.
Statistics say 95% of African Americans will be incarcerated. I'm the 5% that stands before you, not incarcerated, but willing to fight for you, to fight with you. I'm that 5% that wants to make the change for my county. I'm here because I love my county, not because I love the title. Right? I'm here because I love the kids. I'm here because I love people. Right? I'm ready to give this county every part of me because 53 years in that sign says I gotta stop. 53 years since I have the last say, so I'm gonna continue to tell you guys, I'm here, I'm ready to fight. I need your vote. Let's go, let's get out and vote.
Let's hear it from the candidates. All right, we're going to take a few minutes. The two mayor's candidates need to come down here, and y'all hop up and enjoy your
For joining us for tonight's candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining us for tonight's candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
You mad? I got to go.
All right, if we could have a seat, we can get ready for the mayor's debate. We'll start tonight's mayor's debate with an opening statement by Commissioner Brad Grantham.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Tonight I want to share with you why I decided to run for county mayor. For more than 20 years, I've noticed there's been almost no economic growth in Hardeman County. We've got two main employers, TKE and Kimring. And our county is designated as a Tier 4 county. That means it's economically distressed. We rank among the poorest 10% of the counties in the nation. Nearly 1 in 5 of our residents lives below the poverty level. We cannot continue doing the same things and expect different outcomes. It's time for a new direction, a renewed commitment, and creating opportunities right here at home. As your mayor, I'll appoint a professional board, economic development board, that can recruit and bring in businesses and industries, manufacturers, and employers to Hardeman County. We have tremendous assets. We have great industrial parks ready to receive these businesses. And we have a community that's ready for growth. My goal is simple: create good paying jobs, strengthen our local economy, and give our young people a reason to stay here and not leave and go to other metropolises to find these jobs. I'll also work to recruit colleges and technical schools to establish satellite campuses here in Hardeman County, providing our students and workforce with the education and training they need. As mayor, I'll also work with the county commission to try to eliminate the wheel tax. Every year we have too many residents that goes to other counties buying their tags. We're losing valuable revenues.
Mayor Pulse.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Can you hear me okay on this? I may not need it, I can talk loud. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold it. Will it be all right? All right. My name is Todd Pulse. I'm currently serving as the mayor of Hardeman County. I'll tell you just a little bit about me. First and foremost, I'm a Christian. I cannot separate the two. I'm a proud father, proud husband, and I love my family. Throughout the past almost 4 years, we have been able to accomplish many things, many goals that I set out to accomplish when first running for office. Those are opening the landfill. We had to also reestablish the industrial board. And more importantly, we had to reestablish the communication on those industrial endeavors with the state of Tennessee. We're working closely with the Department of Economic Community Development with a lady named Tracy Exel, who is working very hard with our industrial board and our chair, Mr. John Keller. We also have been able to raise the minimum wage for county workers. For years, that was stagnant. We couldn't do anything. But I thought that is imperative. We are losing workers to other cities, to other counties. We have to take care of our people. That's our biggest asset that we have. We're also able to settle multiple lawsuits that had been in existence for several years with our county. But in the meantime, This fact often gets overlooked. We kept our A+ rating with the S&P. We also reduced our audit findings with the state of Tennessee. And something I'm very proud of, we were able to set a tower in the south end part of the county for emergency communications. That helps all of our emergency services. Then we secured over $2 million in grants for Hardeman County. But not just we. Thank you, Brad. I'm being timed out. But it's not I. There was a team of people that put together all those things. And I was very fortunate to work with a great team. It's not about me, it's about that team. Thank you, Brad.
Now the candidates will be able to question one another. Commissioner Grantham, do you have a question for Mayor Pulse?
Thank you. I do not have any questions for Mayor Pulse tonight. We've served together for the past 4 years, me as commissioner, his mayor, and we've had a lot of agreements, things that we've agreed upon. We've had a few disagreements, but we worked through them. And I hope that this can continue, whoever the victor may be in this race. If I was to win, I want to rely on Todd as a good asset, and if he is to win, I want to let him know that I am still there supporting him and working with him on the state level, that I can bring things to Hardeman County and still will work to bring jobs to Hardeman County, win or lose.
And I would like to say this. We're missing someone tonight, a third candidate who wasn't able to be here tonight. Mr. Chris Cox, he's running independent, and he didn't have the opportunity to be here tonight, but I do miss, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say that, so I appreciate him as well. Are you ready, Darryl? Do I need to do a closing statement at this time? Okay. All right, in closing, I would like to say that the mayor has many different roles, and you have to be familiar, of course, with budgets, complex budgets, budgeting law, general law, the TCA code, and what is referred to in the state, private acts that we are under. We're under Hardeman County private acts from 1989. Tough decisions have to be made, and we have to do that. There are many great ideas tonight, but the key to a great idea is implementation, resources, and funding. We have to work together. You can do these things. I've said, and Mr. Grantham has great ideas, we can do these things, but we have to work together on them. I've said this many times throughout campaigning and throughout the last 4 years. You do not build a house from the roof down. You build it from the foundation up. We have been through, for the last couple of years, we had 2 states of emergencies. I had to sign declarations. Our county was under a state of emergency twice. And then we also had the multitude of lawsuits that you know about. And it hurt our county. We will be coming out from under that for years to come. And we're going to rebuild, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a measurable growth and an attainable task. There's nothing wrong to say it if you can't afford something, but then make that a goal, work towards that goal. In closing, I would humbly and respectfully ask for your vote. I've been the mayor for 4 years, and I would like to continue in that role. I love my job, and I ask for your support, more importantly, your prayers and your vote. Thank you.
I've served on the Hardeman County Commission for the last 4 years. We've had a lot of issues we had to deal with. We've been dealing with these, and they're behind us now, and I feel like that we can go forward and build this county to its full potential. I've also served on the Tennessee Historical Commission. I served as our financial chair over tens and tens of millions of dollars across the state. I've served on the Wars Commission for the state, and I'd also like to serve as your mayor. I believe Hardeman County's best days are ahead of us, but it would take leadership, it would take a vision, it would take a willingness to work, and it would take determination to make meaningful change. Together we can create jobs, together we can grow our economy, together we can build a stronger, more prosperous Hardeman County, where our children choose to stay, our businesses choose to invest, and every citizen has the equal opportunity to succeed. I humbly ask for your vote tonight, your support, your prayers, and it would be the greatest honor of my life to serve as your mayor. God bless Hardeman County.
I want to thank you all for attending tonight. Safe travels.
Joining us for tonight's candidate debate and forum. We want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who have made this live stream possible. Thank you to Aeneas, Clark's Quick Print, Magnolia Regional Health Center, Bolivar Energy Authority, Clark Engineering and Utility Solutions, and Corinth Gaming Center. And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.